Alright guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a tier list for game consoles, and man, there are a lot of game consoles on here that I actually don't know and have never played. So I did have to add on a never played tier here. So first of all, we're starting off good with a PSP. Man, the PSP has such a diverse game library. And what's really cool about the PSP is that it has like a GPS and all kinds of different things. So apparently it was like made in mind to be very versatile and have many uses. And if you've played the game WTF, like on that game too, some of the collectibles you can get is like actually like cool functions for the PSP. Like one of them, you can get like this I don't know how to explain it, but basically you can display a solid color onto the PSP, so you can display red, black, whatever colors on it. So maybe if you like bring it to a party, you can use it kind of as a light stick almost. So I mean, and obviously the games as well. One of my favorite games from my childhood is actually Legend of the Heroes. Man, that game is childhood memories, man. So I will be putting this on an S tier. I mean, maybe some people wouldn't agree. There is also the PS Vita, but man, nothing beats the chunky old PSP, right? Next is this. I cannot tell what this is. We're gonna put that there. Now this one as well, I do not recognize this one. Looks like a PlayStation. Is there a PlayStation on here? Oh yeah, there's the PlayStation here and here. What the heck is this? I don't even know. It looks like a grill or something. You could just open it up and cook some food on there. I don't know. I'll just put it in never played. This one as well, this looks like a music board or something, like a DJ board. I don't know what that is. Of course I know what this is. Everybody knows this is the Switch. What I do kind of like and dislike about this console is that we are getting a lot of indie games, a lot of less professional games, I guess you could say. But that has opened the door to a lot of good games, but also a lot of bad games. Like they need to do some quality control on that, honestly. But yeah, the Switch does have a decent selection, but most Switch games are like $60 each. And a lot of the games, not a lot, but a number of the games don't really quite justify that price. Like Kirby Star Allies, that game I finished in like 6 hours. And I usually kind of take my time, but yeah, that game was way too quick. And that was like 60 something bucks with tax. And it can be said for like the new Peach game that came out. That is also a pretty quick game, and that's like 60 some bucks. Yeah, I'm kind of conflicted with this. I'll still put it at an A because I do think it's an improvement off of the Wii, which is kind of what this is. This is kind of what the Wii could have been, but yeah, obviously it's an improvement, and all the vibration on the little controllers and everything is perfect. Yeah, if you haven't gotten a Pro controller, I do recommend that as well, especially if you're like playing Splatoon or something like that. Pro controllers are really useful. Next, we've got the GameCube. I mean, the iconic purple and the colored buttons. That's gotta be probably, I mean, what's really strange about this is that it's such an old console. I like very, very faintly remember playing this, but I'm not even sure if I actually did play this. From what I remember, I think I played the Harvest Moon, that family game. So I don't remember. I think I did own this, but I was so little at that time, like younger than, I don't know, I was just really young, so I don't even know if I actually play this. So I'm just gonna put this in never played, because really the only game I remember is Harvest Moon, and I don't even know if I actually played that. It's kind of like a weird dream, you know. I don't know if that actually happened. But next is this, and I have no idea what this is. It looks like a GPS thing that you'd have on your car dashboard. I'll put this on never played. This one as well, this looks like a GameCube controllers. I don't know what that is though. It looks like a music player. And of course this one, I'm not quite old enough to have played on this. I think this is called the SNES, right? There's like the NES and SNES. So this one, I mean, I never played, so I'm gonna put it there, but I do hear that it has pretty good games. This one as well, I have no idea what this is. It looks like a rip-off, knockoff of this one. This one, I don't even know what I'm looking at. This one as well, I have no idea what that is. This looks really familiar, but I don't know what this is called. But I probably did not play on that. And this looks like something straight out of outer space, so I'm just gonna put that there. Yeah, I don't know what that is. This as well, I have no idea. Now this is the Game Boy, and it's really crazy, but I think I remember playing the Game Boy Color. What's really strange is that I used to have dreams like every once in a while, and I would think like, oh my gosh, this is such a weird that I am constantly having sometimes. And I figured out that this game that I was dreaming of is Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town. And it is crazy that I remember that game ever since I was really little. So I'm just gonna have to put it into the B tier just for that. That's the only game I remember playing actually, but I did play it a couple years back again, and it is a pretty decent game. And unlike the current Harvest Moon games, like there is some like weird stuff you can do. You can like feed people wine or something, like just give wine to like kids and stuff, which is really weird. And there's like just weird stuff you can do in that game, but yeah. Next one, this looks like the Xbox, and I actually did own an Xbox for like a short time before returning it because I was just not playing it. I was not into it. I actually bought the Xbox solely to play my Minecraft, and honestly I was like a Minecraft gamer for like on my phone. So I mean, I was just not used to playing it on Xbox, and I thought like, nah, I'm just gonna play it on my phone. I don't really need the whole Xbox thing, but it was pretty cool to play. But yeah, just the library selection on the Xbox is just not really my type. But you know, I know a lot of people enjoy this, but yeah, I'll have to put this on B tier as well. Now this one, I don't know what this is called. I've seen it before multiple times, but yeah, I don't know what that is. And this looks like a PC. And now my PC I do use for gaming, but not that much. I mostly am a console gamer, so I will have to put this at A tier, because you know, with a PC you can play pretty much any game. And of course a lot of indie games that are not available on consoles will be on the PC, so you can't really, I mean, I guess this has to go on S, but just for me personally, I just don't use the PC really much at all, so I mean, yeah, that'll have to go on A. Next is the Wii U. Now the Wii U I did play. I never owned it, but my friend used to own it, and I used to play Smash with her. And this is kind of what the Switch, this is kind of like what the Switch kind of iterated upon. So the better version of the Wii U is gonna be the Switch, but the Wii U had a pretty dang good library from what I've heard, like Xenoblade Chronicles and all those other games, and as well as Splatoon. Man, the first game of Splatoon, I actually never played that, obviously, because I never had a Wii U. Yeah, I'm actually not 100% sure if Splatoon is a Wii U game, but I am pretty sure. But yeah, this will have to go in B tier, in high B tier. Next is this. This looks like the coin deposit thing in a laundry machine. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Next is the 3DS, and I have spent so many hours on the 3DS. Animal Crossing on the 3DS was the best. There is, Animal Crossing on the Switch, but it's just not the same as the 3DS one. Like, the 3DS one was, like, I think especially the part where you can go on that, separate island and then, talk to people and then play those little mini games. Those mini games were so fun. Like, I really enjoyed those. And of course, there are those hackers as well who come on and trap you in those, flowers that you can't destroy. Oh, man. I don't know. This has gotta be high S tier for me. Just because the 3DS is kind of... I've spent so much time on the 3DS. So I've spent most of my gaming time on the 3DS or the Switch. But yeah, the 3DS is... I spent a lot of time playing Smash on that as well. I think I played about 1,000 hours. Which I guess in retrospect, that's not that much. But yeah, the 3DS has an amazing selection. Amazing library. Like Cul-de-sac Revolt, a lot of experimental games, so that's going on the highest tier for me. This is the Game Boy Color, so I don't remember playing this. I don't remember playing Harvest Moon on this. I think it was for this one, right? But yeah, I just don't remember playing on this. I think I did, but I don't remember, so I'm gonna have to put this here. Next is the Wii, and I actually did buy a Wii a couple years ago again. I did have a Wii already, but due to some thunderstorms and stuff, it shorted the Wii or something, but it never turned on again, so I had to buy a new one. And man, the Wii is pretty amazing. Honestly, even coming back to it now and playing it, it's still really fun. Wii Party, Wii Sports, Wii Music, all of that, all of those games, they're kind of like gimmicky games. Like it's kind of feels like a demo game, but they're also really fun. And of course, all of the other games available for the Wii. I mean, I even remember playing Harvest Moon Tree of Tranquility on the Wii, just waking up early in the morning and playing that. But yeah, the Wii is really great. And of course, if you don't have the really twitchy controllers that kind of glitch on the screen, it's pretty fun. But yeah, this has got to be above. This has to be above. Actually, I don't know. I really like the Wii, but you gotta admit, the PC, you can pretty much play anything. So I don't know. I'll have to put PC on top, but these two are very close. Next is the PlayStation. So I do like the type of games that release on the PlayStation, more like Asian type of games. But honestly, I had bought the PS4 like very later on, like when the PS5 came out. I bought the PS4 basically. And honestly, I played it a couple of times and I basically never touched it again. So there's a bunch of dust on my PS4. I actually only bought it because I wanted to play Final Fantasy VII Remake, because that game looks awesome. So I had to buy it. And so the only game I have, the physical game that I have, is Final Fantasy VII Remake. I did buy the Persona 5 digital version and Dead by Daylight, but yeah, I never really played it, and I know I have to, but yeah, I just haven't really gotten around to doing it. It's so much more easier to just pick up the Switch or the 3DS and play on that. But yeah, the PlayStation is pretty good. I'll put it right above the Wii U, just because I haven't really played the Wii U much. But yeah, this looks like the PS Vita. Now, I've never played it, but I heard it's better than the PSP, so I'm just gonna put it here because these two are practically the same, except this is like a better version, just like the Switch has the Switch OLED version as well. Next, this looks like an Xbox, like an older Xbox. I don't know. I've never played that. This looks like the PS5, and I've also never played the PS5. I'll have to put it in high B tier because actually PS5 has a whole separate library of games. So I'll just put it in never played. Yeah. Next we have the DS. DS, oh my gosh. I low-key want to put it in top S tier, like above the 3DS, but yeah, the DS has an amazing selection of games again, and also like the intro screen that you get, you know, going through all of your games and stuff is very nostalgic. But yeah, you can't argue that the 3DS has like also like the theme decoration you can do. You can decorate your folders and app design, whatever, the background design. So the 3DS is definitely an improvement of the DS, but there are a ton of super fun DS games. So yeah, that'll have to be there. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all for this. And yeah, I mean, obviously you guys will have a completely different opinion than me, but this is just my list. So yeah, just that's all. Bye.